You want passive income, and I've been making $10,000 per month for the last year with Yieldnodes. Let me show you.
You should change your name to...
I deposited 2.15 Bitcoin into Yieldnodes, which at the time was around 105,000 US dollars. That is a lot of money, and in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have invested that much money on such an emotional day. But it all ended up working out exactly as planned. I'm 2 for 2, and the Yieldnodes investment is making me $10,000 ever since, so I really can't complain. During this year, I've already withdrawn 3.18 Bitcoin back into my Coinbase account, so I've completely recouped my investment and even profited 1.03 Bitcoin completely withdrawn to my accounts, and I still have $140,000 in the Yieldnodes account, making me that $10,000 every single month going forward. Now, let's get into the specifics. At the base level, Yieldnodes is just an investment service where you can deposit money with Bitcoin or credit card and then collect an average yield, where the average yield for the last 29 months has been 10% every single month. You can also compound those returns every single month to make the return even higher, which is absolutely insane because the average good mutual fund makes somewhere from 8 to 10% an entire year, whereas Yieldnodes is doing around 10% every single month. You may think it's unrealistic, and I certainly did it first, but after looking at other crypto projects, it's quite apparent that the crypto market over the last few years has just been booming, and so there is higher risk but higher rewards when it comes to crypto investments. And in terms of crypto investments in general, there are tons of projects promising thousands of percent during this exact same period, so 290% over 3 years isn't even that crazy when looking at the rest of the crypto market. Where you make your money, or where the yield comes, is a process called Masternoding. The Yieldnodes team takes the deposits from the clients and uses those funds to create masternodes, which produces yield. This operates on a proof of stake approach, which means in order to become a masternode operator, you have to stake a bunch of that coin or token and then provide computing power and storage space. Once that masternode is set up, the node itself will help process transactions and complete other critical tasks, which creates a reward for the masternode operator. When a node is created by experts like the Yieldnodes team, they know which projects to get involved with, which provide the best yields, and that's why we see such extraordinary profits. If you have the technical skill and the knowledge, you can actually create your own masternode by going to ihostmn.com, and there you can see a list of masternode projects that you can get involved in. If you click on one of the masternodes, it will show you the estimated returns and the instructions on how to set up that masternode if this is something you want to do yourself. This is definitely not something I want to do. It seems like way too much work, and I'm making enough money from Yieldnodes as it is. Now, thanks to Hex Crypto, he actually put together a spreadsheet showing all of the projects that Yieldnodes is currently operating with. The spreadsheet shows the coins required to stake, how many days it takes to get the return on investment, and just the average amount of money you can expect, the average return you can expect for a day, a week, a month, and so on. In most of these cases, it takes a few hundred days in order to get your complete return on investment for setting up that node, but then once it's all set up and you have your full return on investment, it's all clear profit from there. Most of these projects are pretty small, but if you look at Sapphire, this is a pretty big project. The token is worth somewhere around 50 cents, and this masternode provides around $60,000 return every single year. And if you go to the Yieldnodes website, you will see that they claim they have currently 2,000 to 4,000 masternodes. So if we were to say 2,000 of those nodes were sapphire, that would be something like a yearly return of $120 million, which explains why we're seeing such an incredible return. And if you go on the low end, something like 1,000 nodes, we're still talking about $60 million of clear return on investment, which is absolutely insane, and why I believe the masternoding process is working as well as it is. Now let's get into the fun stuff. I'll take you into my personal Yieldnodes account, show you all of my returns, and even show you my Coinbase account to see how much crypto I currently have in this market, show you my withdrawals, my deposits, all that good stuff. And then after that, I'll give you a quick tutorial on how to join if you're interested. To be completely transparent, I'm taking you inside my actual Yieldnodes account right now. You can see this is what Yieldnodes looks like. I currently have 135,000 euro in this service. If we take a look at that and we convert that to US dollars, that's 150,000 US dollars currently in Yieldnodes. I have the 500 euro withdrawable because that's what I'll be paying out to you guys to celebrate my 1-year anniversary with this service and with my wedding. You can see my total ROI on this investment is 130,000 euros. My profit is 1.8%. My week 2 profit is 2%. And I want to say, guys, just because I have 135,000 euros in this doesn't mean that you have to put 100,000 euros in this to have profit. That's not why I'm showing you. I'm not showing you to flex or to brag. I'm showing you because this is how much I'm invested in it. You could easily invest $300, $500, $1,000 and still see profits. I'm not telling you that you have to put $100,000 in. I'm just doing that because I can do that and I was willing to take that risk. Let's take a look at the reports, right? You can see in my report right here, we are looking at 2022. Let's go to 2021. In 2021, you can see the first month I made 7,200, then 12,000, 8,000, 11,000, 13,000, 16,000 in 1 month, 6,700, 10,000 or 11,000 here, 9,000 here, 11,000 here. So a lot of money. You can see the numbers. This is all from 2021. And then we can switch to 2022. And I just have 2 months of data in 2022. This was 12,000 euro. This one was 10,000 euro. And I'm probably looking at another 10,000 euro this month based on the numbers we're seeing in the first 2 weeks of around 4%. If you want, we could take a look at my deposits as well. I just have to go back to the second page. You can see these were my first 2 deposits. I deposited 0.21 Bitcoin and then I deposited 1.94 Bitcoin, all within the span of about a month, about a year from my wedding date. So you can see I put in over 80,000 euro, which at the time was worth around 102 to 105,000 US dollars. And again, this is a lot of money. You don't have to put this much money in. I'm not telling you to put $100,000 in. You can profit off $500. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to be competing with me when we're dealing with this service. Now, let's take a look at my withdrawals too to show you that I have made money from the service. You can see I have a withdrawal here for 1.38 Bitcoin. That was my last withdrawal. I pulled that just a couple of weeks ago. And then if we go back again, you can see I made another withdrawal of 1.8 Bitcoin. So you can see that's 1.8 Bitcoin withdrawn here and 1.38 Bitcoin withdrawn here, and I only deposited 2.1 Bitcoin, so that means I am actually up 1 Bitcoin. So let's log into my Coinbase account here. To be even more transparent, we are now in my Coinbase account. You could see exactly how much Bitcoin I have. 5.3, that's worth $222,000 right now. I have 5.8 Ethereum, that's worth $16,000 right now. And the majority of this Bitcoin, which is over 3 Bitcoin, came from the Yieldnodes investment. So to be completely transparent, you can see I have made withdrawals and they are here in my Coinbase account. If you're interested in signing up with Yieldnodes, you can come to my website right here. There'll be a link in the description to my Yieldnodes review. Here I show you my withdrawals, I show you my deposits, the performance I've had with the service. If you want to sign up, come to this section right here. You can click sign up right here and it'll take you to this page. I will also link directly to this page in the description of the video. Then you could enter your information here and click sign up. There is no cost for you to sign up. And once you are signed up, you can just log into your account and then decide what you want to do next. Once you're signed up, you can decide how much you want to deposit, if you even want to deposit at all. Before you deposit with Yieldnodes, just come in here, do all of the KYC compliance documents. You just want to fill out the signed agreement, the photo identity proof, the address proof. Just take pictures with your phone. It's really easy to do. Then after that, if you are interested in depositing, if you have Bitcoin, you can simply sign up with Bitcoin, or you can use Wallet Ease or Transact or OnRapper or Coinify. And all of these services will let you use your credit card to get some Bitcoin and get it into this service, masternoded, and then you can start making money, getting yield from the Yieldnodes service. This is by far the best passive income investment I'm involved in the crypto space. I'm making 10%, which is around 10,000 euros every single month, and I'm building my Bitcoin. If Bitcoin ever gets up to 200, 250,000, or even 100,000, by then I'll probably have 5 to 10 to 15 Bitcoin built up just from Yieldnodes, and I'll be able to use that money to retire hopefully and then stop making videos like this. So I'm at the point of the video where I'm running out of things to say. If you're interested in Yieldnodes, sign up. Use my affiliate link if you want. You don't have to, but if you go through my link, I get a little bit of extra incentive and I'd appreciate it. If not, that's fine too, guys. I just like making videos for you. I love you. I'm out of here. Peace.